Hey there retro fans, welcome back to RGF RetroGameForce. And guys, I want to tell you a story. Back in 2000, I was passing by a video game store that I normally pass by to check what was coming out. And they were on the TV, they were showing off a new console. And when I look at the TV, I was amazed by the graphics. How can it be? How a console could have that amount of power to show that kind of graphical capabilities? And you know, the console was, the Sega Dreamcast. Awesome system. And the game running on this console was Crazy Taxi. Yeah, this game was amazing. The graphics were amazing for the time. So guys, let's check the Crazy Taxi review I prepared for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned! Sega released Crazy Taxi for the arcade back in 1999, and it was a very innovative game with awesome graphical capabilities and with a huge fun factor. It made use of the Sega board Naomi, and they had already the Dreamcast on the pipeline, because the Naomi board and the Sega Dreamcast share most of the same hardware capabilities, so ports of the arcade games used in Naomi will be easy breezy ports to the Dreamcast. But let's talk about the Dreamcast port. It's based on the arcade game, so the goal is to have the best score. You need to pick up customers and then take them where they want to go, as fast as you can, doing all kind of crazy moves. You'll get extra points if you do crazy moves. You know, it's Crazy Taxi. If you are really fast, you will get extra points and gain precious seconds. And you're gonna need these extra seconds to get more customers and get more points. It's basically an arcade game, but a lot of fun. I remember playing this with friends all night long in my place, and we were always fighting to each other to get the best score. So we wanted the easiest customers, the easiest path, and also doing the crazy stunt maneuvers to get extra points out of it. And it was a lot of fun. The game still looks good today, but imagine back then, PlayStation 1 was the best-selling console, but this game was showing to the gamers that a newer generation had already arrived. The game not just looks good, but it looks huge, the city looks alive, and the frame rate was unbelievably good compared to other games from this era. The soundtrack is amazing, with Offspring and Bad Religion, and they really fit the game and the gameplay perfectly. The gameplay is also top-notch. The Dreamcast controller controls perfectly the car, and the game don't want to be realistic, but fun and crazy, and it does it really well. You have other modes than the arcade, the original mode when you can mirror the city map, and the stunt modes, but this one is quite forgettable, at least for me. Resuming, there are several ports of this game, but the Dreamcast port for me is the closer experience from the arcade, improving it even with awesome soundtrack. It's a short game, but the fun factor always pushes you to play more and more to improve your score. So if you collect for the Dreamcast, this is a must on your collection. And remember, hey, let's have some fun with Crazy Taxi! So, thank you very much for watching, don't forget to give me feedback and subscribe the channel if you are into this kind of content, and until the next video, bye bye!